the #1 remedy to eliminate tartar from your teeth. It is not a toothpaste, and it is not any of those miracle products from the pharmacy. If you already have tartar on your teeth, I need to be honest with you. There is no way to remove it at home. Do not believe in miracle promises, because that is a trap. Tartar is literally calcified plaque, like a stone attached to your tooth. The real secret to prevent it from coming back, which is what really matters, involves something you already do, but you will understand much better from now on. But before anything else, you need to understand how tartar actually forms. Do you know when you run your tongue over your teeth and feel that rough texture? That feeling of dirt? Plaque is a mixture of food debris and proteins from your own saliva. That is exactly where the problem begins. In the beginning, plaque is soft, almost like a paste. You brush and it comes off easily. The problem is when it stays there. The bacteria that compose this plaque are living organisms. They produce biofilm, which is basically a protective shield for the bacteria. They create a viscous matrix around themselves to protect against your mouth's immune system. If this biofilm is not removed with proper hygiene, calcium and phosphorus begin to solidify in your mouth, turning it into something like a stone behind your teeth, which is tartar. Tartar is 1,000 times more difficult to remove. Only a dentist can remove it. You cannot remove it at home. So there is a need for you to go to the dentist and have a cleaning done with scaling or with other instruments such as ultrasound, and that is inevitable. But you can prevent it by understanding how it really forms. That is what I am going to explain to you here. But tell me, did you know that tartar is hardened plaque? Or did you think it was just dirt? Tell me in the comments. If you understand that it is better to prevent it before problems appear and it turns into a stone around your tooth, it becomes much easier to control. And how can you solve this? By brushing your teeth at least 4 times a day. In the morning when you wake up. After lunch. After dinner. And if you go to sleep later, brush again before bed. Also using dental floss during your daily hygiene routine. Keeping your mouth always clean and going to the dentist every 6 months to have a professional cleaning. This controls the accumulation of tartar in your mouth. Brush all surfaces of your teeth, because most people only brush the front, the part everyone sees. Do not forget that there are hidden areas in the mouth that need more attention, because that is where tartar accumulates. Your tooth has 5 surfaces. The front surface. The vestibular surface. The back surface, behind the tooth. The chewing surface, where you chew food. And the interproximal space, which is between one tooth and another, that you usually clean more effectively with dental floss because the toothbrush sometimes does not reach. If you do not clean all surfaces, plaque accumulates. And where there is accumulated plaque, within a few hours mineralization already occurs, which is the hardening of plaque that turns into tartar. I see this in my office every day. Patients arrive and say, "Doctor, I brush 4 times a day and tartar still forms." Then I ask, "Do you brush the back of your teeth?" The answer is almost always, sometimes not. Well, the back of the teeth, especially the lower front teeth on the inside, is where tartar accumulates the most due to saliva flow. It is a very moist area where the tongue rests, so there is greater tartar accumulation there. All patients accumulate tartar in that region. So the first rule of complete brushing is brushing all surfaces of the teeth. All sides. That includes the tongue. That includes the gums. Because if you do not make a gentle circular movement along the junction between the teeth and the gums, you do not reach that gum line. And I will tell you something I always tell my patients. If you do not have an organized sequence for brushing, you will end up skipping some areas and leaving areas unbrushed. Here is a practical tip for more effective brushing. Divide your mouth into 4 quadrants. Upper right, upper left, lower right, lower left. Dedicate around 2 to 3 minutes to brushing, which is the minimum recommended time. And always start from the back teeth, working toward the front teeth. That guarantees you will not forget any area. Another thing, use soft or extra soft bristles. What about hard bristles? They damage tooth enamel. They wear down the enamel. They can remove a good layer of enamel. So they are not recommended. Besides injuring the gums and pushing them downward, causing gum recession. Soft bristles are enough to massage and clean all surfaces. It is important to replace your toothbrush every 3 months, because the bristles open up and no longer perform the same cleaning function. Having an organized method makes all the difference, otherwise you end up skipping important areas. Now let us talk about some remedies you may have heard about. Baking soda. Baking soda can reduce the acidity of your saliva. But it is not recommended for home use because it can wear down your enamel. It has abrasive particles. If you use it many times, it can wear and thin your enamel. And enamel is the protection of your tooth. So baking soda should only be used under your dentist's recommendation. Never use it at home without guidance. The same applies to strong mouthwashes like chlorhexidine. It is a medication, not a common mouthwash. It should only be used when prescribed by your dentist for a specific period of time. If you use it for too long, your teeth can stain and you may even lose your sense of taste. It alters your taste perception. There are safer options, such as fluoride mouthwashes that you can buy at the pharmacy for daily use. When you brush after lunch and dinner and use mouthwash, it keeps your saliva's pH neutral for about 15 minutes, and only after that bacteria begin to form again. But do not fool yourself. Mouthwash does not perform miracles. The important part is the manual work, brushing, flossing, and visiting the dentist every 6 months. So what is the remedy to eliminate tartar? There is no magic formula. What works is visiting the dentist every 6 months for professional scaling to remove tartar. And maintaining consistent brushing at home 4 times a day, using dental floss and mouthwash. The toothbrush should be replaced every 3 months. Use a soft toothbrush. Especially brush at night before going to bed, because saliva production decreases at night and bacteria multiply much faster. So it is important that you go to sleep with a clean mouth. That is your part in prevention. Prevention is in your hands. By doing proper hygiene and always consulting your dentist. Was this video helpful for you? Tell me in the comments. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Download your free essential guide to oral health, link in the comments.